time, and uh, welcome. For today, I'm going to tell you all my 12 favorite game memories of all time. So, before I get started, I'm going to tell y'all that I'm going to tell y'all my 12 favorite game memories of all time, and they're not going to be in any order, so I'm not going to go from 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, all the way to 1, nothing like that. And these are the 12 game memories that um, I enjoy the most out of the entire franchise. I like all the game bombery. Um, I get entertained by all the game bombery, even the one that I don't like or I find boring, like Commercial Love, or even the one that is my most least favorite of all time of the entire franchise, like Quantum of Solace. Okay, um, so um, so I do enjoy I enjoy all the game bombery, and I could put any game bombery on, even the worst one, even the best one, the guilty pleasure one, any game bombery on, and I could sit down and have a blast and get up and say after the movie over and say, hey, I had fun with it. I was very entertained. Okay, but these are the 12 game bombery that are my most favorite of all time. So let me know in your comment section down below, in the comment section down below, what are your favorite game memories of all time? Do you have a top 5, top 10, top 15? Let me know, okay? And like I said, this is not gonna be in any order. I'm gonna talk briefly about each of these movies real quick, okay? So, um, Dr. No, why is one of my favorite game memories of all time? It's because I like Jack Lloyd as Peter Lighter. I always thought that he was the best Peter Lighter in the entire franchise. I always thought that he should have came back and been in all of them. Uh, I like all the scenes on the beach. I like it when James Bond meets Honey Rider on the beach underneath the mango tree lighter. Okay? And this is my favorite Sean Connery James Bond movie. Okay? Uh, every time I watch it, I enjoy it more and more. Uh, Next one is Goldfinger. This is the James Bond movie that most fans or critics consider the best. Critics gave it 99% on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, um, this is the one that I've seen the most out of all James Bond movies. Like, do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Who are you? I need put the law. And I know the thing where James Bond wakes up and she painted in gold. Uh, and then art job for the hat. Where Goldfinger? He's flying his magic heart, golden heart. Yeah, Goldfinger is really iconic and one of the best James Bond movies. And one of my favorites. Another one is Thunderball. Uh, for some people, they don't like Thunderball because they always thought that the underwater fight scene is weak, boring, and also all the stuff that when James Bond gave him a massage is boring. For me, I like it. And sometimes I like it as much as Goldfinger or even more. I like the stuff when he's in the tank with the shark. Um, Number two said, quit shooting. You guys are shooting at each other. You fool. And James Bond trying to run away from the redhead girl. She won the best henchwoman in the entire franchise. Up there with Daniel on the top. Really good. And some of the elements in the movie it made fun of in Austin Powers, the guy with the iPad. Number two, Thunderball, one of my favorite Sean Connery James Bond movies. Okay, and one of my favorites in the franchise. And every time I watch it, I like it more and more. Uh, Automatic Secret Service. Uh, this is one of the movies that the first time I watched it, I saw it, I turned it off. Cause I'm like, this is the worst movie I ever seen, the worst James Bond movie ever. And this was coming from a guy that was collecting James Bond movies, and me and my dad and brothers, we saw the James Bond movie right here, via chip tape at Walgreens for like $5, $3 to $4 or $5, right in there in that price range when I was like 6 or 7, and went home, stuck in there, me and my brother, we laughed, because of the way George Lazenby was fighting as James Bond, and I think I didn't watch it anymore, I turned it off, like, this is horrible. Okay? When I was little, I was collecting James Bond. Me, my dad, and brother, we were collecting James Bond movies on VHS tape, going to Walgreens, Target, Sam Goody, Walmart, so on and so forth. But this is the one that uh, uh, people like as the year went on, and some people nowadays consider it's their favorite, and it had one of the best endings to any of the James Bond movies, with Tracy Bond get killed, Donna in the ring. It one of the best and most beautiful James Bond girl of all time, in my opinion. Love it, and one of my favorites. And I call that movie on Her Majesty's Secret Service like the romance Bond movie. Uh, um, and when that dies, um, some people don't like this movie because they don't like all the voodoo stuff. Some people don't like it because uh, Sheriff Pepper in it, cracking jokes, being racist. They don't like uh, they said the boat shake thing went on a bit too long. All that stuff I like. And Roger Moore is my favorite James Bond actor. When I think of James Bond, I think of Roger Moore and Sean Connery. Those two are my favorite. But if I had to pick one out of those two that are my favorite, I would go with Roger Moore. Um, I like the boat shake thing. I like James Bond running on the back of the crocodile. I like the Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney and Wings. Oh, definitely in the top three best Roger Moore James Bond movies. Okay, and one of my favorites. Um, The Fire Who Loved Me uh, might be one of my favorite of all time James Bond movies. Nobody Does It Better by Carly Simon. Is my favorite James Bond theme song of all time. Yar is my favorite henchman. I love the car turns to the submarine and then go into the water. Uh, Yard is more memorable and then and then the cucumbers, um, the Spy Who Loved Me is really good. Uh, I like the opening when his parachute turned into a British flag. Really good. Okay. I like it how he go to Egypt, uh, go here, go here, go here. Go, really good Jane Bond movie. One of my favorites. So you got my favorite henchman, John. Got my favorite theme song. Got my favorite Jane Bond actor. The Spy Who Loved Me got a lot of stuff. And then Austin Powers got Spy Who Shagged Me. Wow. Uh, Were You Eyes Only? Um, I like it how uh, For Your Eyes Only. The reason why this one is another one of my favorite because it's the theme song. Another one of my favorite James Bond theme songs. Um, it makes a reference to Hawaii all the way back to On Her Majesty's Secret Service when he go to the grave. First time Roger Moore fights Brofeld. The first time Roger Moore really went dark. And James Bond when he puts the car off the cliff. I like the uh, the climbing stuff. Really good. I can see why some people don't like it because there's a thing with the girl, uh, like try to hit on Bond, come on to Bond, kick Bond, and Bond goes, "Get your clothes on, baby. I'll buy you an ice cream." But I like it. Um, and one of my favorite James Bond movies. Very entertaining. Really good. Um, the Living Daylight. The Living Daylight. Uh, Timothy Dolphin is underrated at James Bond. A lot of people don't give him credit. Some say he's a bad James Bond actor. I like Timothy Dolphin. Uh, to be honest, the first time I saw this movie, I didn't really like it. Uh, I didn't want to watch it all the way through. Just like On Her Majesty's Secret Service, it took me like a few years later, I believe, before I watched it all the way through. And when I was younger, when I was like 6 or 7, I was so crazy over Pierce Boston, Roger Moore, and Sean Connery. Those are like my three. James Bond, I was going crazy over and falling in love when I was like 6 or 7 as a kid. Okay? And then when I was a kid, at 6, 7, putting in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I'm like, no, this is not. I remember Roger Moore, Sean Connery, and Pierce Boston. And then doing the same thing of the living daylight. Um, but then over the years, going back and watching the living daylight, it's good. It's good. I like the blonde henchman, the Thatchman. Him with going around with the carton the milk. Good as Thatchman. I like it how Bond popped the balloon at the carnival. Very good. Another good thing. Um, yeah. So the living daylights are very good. Uh, Took me a while to get used to it over the years when I was younger, but I finally got into it. But the next one, I think is his best one. and Liking to Kill. Um, Most people say that The Living Daylight is better and it's his best one, but I'm like, nope. I like Liking to Kill more, but both of them will still be my top 12 favorite James Bond movies. But I like Liking to Kill more. If I had to pick one, I would Liking to Kill. And Liking to Kill is underrated. It'd probably be my top 5 favorite James Bond movies. Um, and I think Liking to Kill might be like the only James Bond movie, in my opinion, that I believe that could have went rated R. And I would like to think it's been rated R, in my opinion. Um, I believe that it didn't do that good at the box office because there are a lot of other big movies at the time. Like I think like Legal Weapon movie, uh, Batman movie like that at the time, and uh, but this had a bunch of competition, and um, like in the movie you see a guy very lighter get his leg shoot eaten by the shark. See a guy get his head um, blow. You see the blood. You see the main villain get burned, still falling down while he burned. I'm like, yeah, this is a really violent movie for a James Bond movie, and really violent for actually for PG-13. And it could be rated R. I would like to see that movie be rated R. Um, and in my opinion, it's rather for Timothy Dalton. We might not have got Daniel Craig. And uh, between it's been like 5 or 6 years until they made GoldenEye, and in between that time there was MGM, the studio of James Bond, went in a lawsuit, and Timothy Dalton was supposed to make a third one, and it was I think it was supposed to be called Property of a Lady, and then when the lawsuit was up, he decided he didn't want to do it, or something like that. I wish he would did the third one. If he would did one or two more, then he might have been like higher on my list. Maybe my second or third favorite James Bond actor. He's really good. But every time I watch the Living Daylight and License to Kill, I'm like, man, why don't people give him more credit, and talk more about his movies? Man, he was good. And and License to Kill, I like it as much, or maybe even more, or at least just as much as the next one that people always talk about, which is GoldenEye. And I like GoldenEye. Um, it's one of my most favorite childhood movies. One of my most favorite childhood movies, and probably my most fond memory of the James Bond franchise up there with Goldfinger. Um, okay, so uh, when I was 6 or 7, I well, 6 or 7 watching on top, having sex with a fat bald-headed guy, Atmore, and crushing his thigh, going, Daniel, you can't breathe. But to me, that's one of the standouts of the movie. But people always talk about 007, Sean Bean. And if you didn't know, Sean Bean wanted to be James Bond, but he didn't get the role because he lost to Timothy Dalton and Pierce Brosnan. And Pierce Brosnan died in the movie, He died in Fellowship of the Ring. And there's a joke going around, always goes around about Sean Bean. Everything he did, he died. Everything he played in, he died. Uh, Me, I like Daniel on top in the movie more than Sean Bean. And also I'm invincible. So yeah, I like Boris. I like how he did I'm invincible and he got frozen. And also my favorite action thing or chase is the uh, tank chase, and he does this. So I like that, and Pit Boss and Damon drive the, the tank to Moscow. Probably my favorite thing in the movie. Everybody talk about you know talked about the ending, the end fighting with 006 and 007. I'm like, yeah, but I like the tank change to Moscow. Very awesome. And then he goes, I can you be a good boy and just die? You first. But I do like that thing with 006, but I like that tank chase to Moscow. Really awesome. Um, so, yeah. So, so this is Tim Boston, Dave Montgomery, and um, definitely in my top five favorite Dave Montgomery of all time. Um, my favorite character, the guy James Bond, definitely is on top. I wish she would be the main villain. Uh, yeah. Um, and my last two is Casino Royale. Now, um, a lot of fans nowadays that I see have this as their favorite. It's not my favorite of all time. Okay, I prefer the older James Bond movie. I prefer GoldenEye more than Casino Royale. I prefer License to Kill, and I prefer another Daniel Craig James Bond movie more than that. But it's still a good James Bond movie, and it's still an excellent Daniel Craig James Bond movie, and it's still uh, an entertaining James Bond movie from start to finish. Um, I always find the chief very boring. I like the guy that played the chief in Doctor Strange more. And I think he's gonna be in uh, Indiana Jones 5. I'm excited to see how he's gonna be. To be honest, he's actually a good actor. Okay, don't because every time you say the chief, people say the chief. I just think, oh, that's the guy that whipped James Bond private part in Casino Royale. Okay, and people think of this movie as, oh, that's a movie with Beth Lynn and she died. But I like the action scene. I like the fight scene on the airport runway. Um, so um, so I do like it, but not my favorite Daniel Craig game movie. But it does would be my top 12 favorite game movie. Uh, but I do find the cheap boring. But uh, but but I do find my favorite part about this movie is all the action scenes. Okay? Now, my the last James Bond movie on here that would make my top 12 favorite James Bond movies of all time is Skyfall. And Skyfall is my favorite Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Okay? And I do like it more than Casino Royale. So I would put Skyfall over Casino Royale. But I do like them both a lot. Um, and they both are on that list of my favorite James Bond movies of all time. My top 12. Um, but I like Harvey Bardem as Silver more than the Chief. I think Silver is a better villain than the Chief. Okay? I like the opening in this movie, Agent Down. I like the death of M. I think it's the best ending to Daniel Craig. I think it should have been Daniel Craig. That it should have been Daniel Craig, that Jay Montgomery. Um, um, because Dexter was just okay. It wasn't bad or good. It was okay. It was entertaining. It had a good opening thing and a Mexico City. Where this one was good from beginning to end. No Time to Die. It had a lot of good action scenes. The main problem is the ending. I don't totally hate the ending, and I didn't totally like the ending. I'm 50-50 on the ending. So, uh, uh, it ain't the best James Bond movie, it ain't the worst. So, uh, the ending, it would make me not give it like a 5 out of 5 James Bond movie. So if the ending would have been different or something, I might have gave the No Time to Die movie like 5 out of 5 or something. But it's still an entertaining James Bond movie. But every time I see that ending, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about the ending. Okay? But I think Skyfall is Daniel Craig's favorite. But for me, it's my favorite. Some people, it's going to be Casino Royale. For some people, it's Skyfall. And for me, it's Skyfall. And Daniel Craig is my favorite Daniel Craig James Bond movie. But now, uh, now at the beginning of the video, I told you these are my top 12 favorite James Bond movies of all time, and I didn't put these in any order. Okay, so I'm not telling you that Skyfall is my favorite James Bond movie or Liking to Kill is number 3 or number 5 or anything. Um, uh, but but these are my 12 favorite James Bond movies of all time. These are the 12 James Bond movies that I like the most, and I get the most entertainment out of the entire franchise, and that I would highly recommend for diehard fans, casual fans, and newcomers. Okay, and um, thank you for watching, and let me know in the comment section below. Uh, let me know your top 5 or top 10. And YouTube my channel, hit the like button, guys. Thank you.